Right now. What happened? Right now. Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Spark since day one, 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. That's cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your weird ass finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burning slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Hey,
Right now. Right now.
I was in charge of buttons and I messed it up.
Right now.
What's going on, everybody? How we all doing?
Yeah. Early day today here, huh? What's up, Cat?
Yeah. I can't put too many shares out with the risk of it getting to my coworkers and making them feel some type of way. No, I'm kidding.
I shared to your work. I shared right to their page. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
There we go. Let's do some crumble. Get nice and high before I go get on a plane.
Yeah, I used to when I flew, I was drinking, and I flew like an alcoholic. I remember my first time getting on a plane. I went into ESPN zone, I think it was, at the airport, and I sat down. Somebody ordered a White Russian, but they wanted it without the ice, and they made it with ice, so they gave it to me for free. And that was the start of that experience. I was drunk as shit by the time I got on the plane. I spent like $90 for my wife at the time to get her hair done. Like, they didn't even cut it; they just did it. Also, I could sit at a bar. What's up, Amber?
I can't do White Russians. Too aggressive for me.
When I was drinking, I could do anything that was free.
Yeah. Yeah, not me. I'll throw up. I can't do milk in my booze.
Yeah, it was fine to me.
What's your channel all about, Allie? We're just a bunch of stoners hanging out, talking shit, talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, but it's not really about anything. We should probably
come up with some jokes and laugh.
We should probably come up with a small description, so when people ask us about that, we have like at least something to. We talk about all the things you're not supposed to talk about and try to make it funny.
Yeah. Usually.
How you doing today, Amber? What's up, Christopher?
Amber with 50 stars starting off the day right.
Hmm? Oh, no. Thank you, Amber. Molander, is that Greek?
Shit, it's about to be 420 somewhere.
Hell yeah. You get one rolled up.
Probably in Australia. No.
I bought a quarter of ground flour the other day, and I had this shit home, and this shit looks like fucking grass trimmings.
Looks like oregano.
Got sticks and all kinds of shit up in there.
Yeah, you need a sifter.
Bullshit.
By the way, I figured out what it's called. Remember how my brother was saying 14, 17, and 18, pick those horses?
Yeah.
And I was like, one of them won't make the race. And we were trying to figure out what that's called. It's called scratched. And one horse already got scratched this morning. Actually, two horses got scratched this morning. And I told y'all, and I don't know if either one was one of the horses he was picking, but I bet you they were, because I bet one of them would get scratched. They always do, dude. You never bet this early on a horse race, dude. Like, all your horses might get scratched. I mean, you get your money back if they all get scratched, I think. But it's just a waste of time.
Yeah. Shit, you shouldn't get your money back. You
No,
bet on
because
that
they can get scratched right up till the time that the gates drop. So if they're not in the race and you bet on them, you get your money back for that bet. I believe. At least that's how it used to be.
Is there like good reason that they get scratched, or is it like fucking arbitrary?
Well, like today, one that got, I forget, Force, I think. I forget what its name was. It was on its, they were just taking a walk around the track and they noticed that it was a little off. The next ray, it had a chipped bone in one of its legs.
See, I think in a case like that, you shouldn't get your money back. You decided on a bet on that motherfucker to win. He lost for a legitimate reason. He got a bone chip. He couldn't race. You fucking lost. Like, you should have waited.
But that's why people wait till right up to the gates, like when they stop betting, because you might be sitting there and you see a horse take a shit, and you're like, dude, that horse is 10 pounds lighter, dude. He's gonna run fast. Like, people bet on that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. What I wait on?
My brother said if he wins
Actually,
his
you know what we could
trifecta, he's gonna, if he wins the trifecta on the Kentucky Derby, he's gonna, well, like however many spots we already sold to the Waffle, he's gonna buy that many.
You know what we should do actually with when people ask us what our show's about? We should go find like what are all the hot topics that like get a shit ton of views. Be like this show's about feminism. We talk about Trump a lot. We like hit them like main topics. You're like, yeah, this is what our show's mainly about. And then
they never talk.
Yeah, they stick around for a little bit, just waiting. Like, oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. These guys look very suspicious. Might have warrants. No, I don't have warrants in years. Not me. I kept my nose clean.
Yeah, I've been pretty good too. The last time I got arrested, I think it was for DUI on Ativan at that. Not even on alcohol. I had a bottle, hadn't cracked it yet. I was coming home from the hospital detoxing, and they had me on Ativan, and I was kind of drowsy. And they pulled me over, and I was like, dude, I can't say my alphabet backwards. I can't walk a straight line. They're like, have you been drinking? I said, no, but I'm about to if y'all let me go. They did a breathalyzer when I got there, and I was fine. It was the Ativan that got me for it because I wouldn't even have got that if I hadn't admitted it. I admitted it like a dumbass. I told them, like when I got pulled over, I said, no, I'm getting ready to drink. I just got discharged from the hospital detoxing. And they gave me Ativan.
Yeah, so I got these. I had a bunch of tickets and shit here. I was thinking of taking one of these each and putting one in everybody's prizes that they win until I get rid of like fucking a certain amount of them, and then doing a drawing for like going to get a bong ahead of time so that people know what the tickets they're getting for are, and just hold on to that bong, and it would be a prize for like somebody that's already won a prize. Pretty much, if you won something or you've received something, you get a ticket with it.
How long would you run that? Like all year? Like be a yearly thing?
Like that's not a bad idea too.
Like so throughout the year, any prize, like we'll have a bong for the year. Throughout the year, any prize you get a ticket and keep that ticket. And at the end of the year, we'll draw. Like every 420, we should do the drawing.
That's not a half bad idea. 420. We could do it. That would come too often. I was gonna say do it on 420 and 710, but that's only a couple months apart.
Couldn't do it actually because we would have to have the tickets too for shit that we send out.
Yeah. So
or you could just mail out envelopes to all the winners too.
So look, I got 4 rolls of these tickets. I could send you each roll. God damn it! What did I do here? I could send you each a roll. Like, granted, they're different colors, but either way.
But here's the problem: you're not going to have. What are we going to mail all of the other tickets back to you so you can do the drawing?
Yeah, before, because if it's only once a year, you just got to keep them in a safe space until the end of the year or whatever to get to do the drawing. I think that's a pretty good idea. Keep people watching and shit. If you got a ticket, you're gonna fucking come back for that 420 show. Especially if we make a good enough prize for it. But I also got these too. These are scratch off tickets. That you write something on there or print like a sticker, put it under there, and then put this scratch thing over it.
Latex.
Yeah. And then I was thinking I got 50 of them. Like we could do a waffle where they actually like 50 spots in the waffle. So there's 50 people, you get 50 spots, and I don't mail them out until all 50 are bought, and then I mail them all out at once. And like one of them might have glass bowl on it, one of them might have like cash prize, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but see, you're saying you have the ideas. Now putting it into action, that's a different story for you.
yeah, very true.
I think the ticket one is an easy one to do. The ticket idea, easy. I think we can pull that off. I don't know if you're going to have the patience and the motivation to do the scratch off things. I think you bought them because they're a cool idea, and you're just going to stare at them for years. And you're going to give them away to somebody.
I bought them because I'm like, we can use them for something. I'm just going to set them somewhere, and eventually I'll figure out what to use them for.
That's exactly where they'll sit.
Sounds like a good idea. See, Nick is on my side.
Maybe use those for the 420 show too for other things. you'll have to really figure it out because it takes planning
Yeah.
and execution to do this shit. What's up, Kayla?
So what I'll plan to do is send you and Mike each a roll to begin with, and then I'll try to find something that's like worth holding on to your tickets and waiting for. You know what I mean? Because it can't be something small and dumb because
Damn, too
we're all
bad
gonna
I
lose
didn't
our
still have
tickets.
that bong. Too bad I didn't still have that big bong that didn't work.
That's the fire in the whole trophy. Where else are you live? YouTube. Oh, shit. We haven't quite got YouTube on board with the waffles yet. They ain't about that life. What's up, Chrissy?
Once they see money or cash and everything, and prizes getting given away, they might eventually come on board. We'll see.
The fuck was that sentence? Is it start over and try that again? What the fuck?
But I just said,
What the hell was that?
I said, once they see some of the cash and prizes given away, they might eventually get on board.
All right, yeah. You said once see can the number of cash price. It's just words jumbled together.
Did I just have a stroke live?
Like, yeah, what the? Did anybody else catch that the first time around?
I called over the beginning. I know that, but I thought I cleaned it up nice. But maybe I had a stroke and it didn't.
After the beginning, like it was so jumbled that like I couldn't follow the rest.
One of us had a stroke at least.
What's up, Kayla?
Oh, shit.
YouTubers aren't connected through a message system. That's why they use like Discord and shit like that, right? Oh, did we miss the 20? By a long
Oh,
shot.
yeah, we did. No, we hit it. No, we didn't. Because my bone's still good. Yeah, we missed that shit. I said we were 2 minutes away. And now we're 10 minutes away past.
Missed it by a long shot.
Missed it!
Like that.
What's up, Denise?
Denise. You know, right after I said that week would crash, that it looked like fucking grass clippings, I look over here and I found an 8 that I didn't know I had.
Nice shit. So
Yeah.
this is what you do. You grind up that eighth and mix it in with the grass clippings. That way it's not as harsh.
Maybe a little bit of the ground, but there's way more of that ground flour than there is of this. So this is just going to disappear into the dust.
But what I'm saying is it makes it all better as a whole. Because you're gonna have to smack that. You're gonna have to smack those grass clippings eventually. Do you want to just smack them, or do you want to make them better?
Well, I don't think I'm going to really be smoking much at all over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
It sucks about flying, but I kind of need a tolerance break anyway.
A tolerance
way too
break.
much.
What, 3 hours? You're gonna smoke when you get up there. Somebody's gonna have weed to smoke.
For the most of the time, I'm not going to be around people that smoke weed.
Really?
Yeah. Like I didn't even tell most. I barely told anybody I was even coming because I'm not going to like hang out with family and shit.
Actually,
I'm pretty much just going for my son's birthday.
yeah, I think we pissed Timothy off. Kayla just pointed it out. I haven't seen Timothy for a while either.
Yeah, I don't know. Tag him up.
I send it to his messenger every time I share.
Shit, my thing is dying on the charge. Bullshit. Oh, it's because the plug doesn't work. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Denise said she told everybody you were coming up.
Shit. I don't care. As long as they don't get too fucking upset that I don't come see them. Like, that's what always happens. Everybody gets butthurt. Like,
Dude, something dug into the ground right where I was planting, right where I planted those seeds.
really?
Like, I don't know if they got the seeds or if they were just real close to where I put them. Kind of pissed me off, though. Now I gotta wait. Like, next time I'm gonna go buy little cages to put over next time I do that shit. Plant if these don't come up, well, some of them will, because at least one of them will, because one wasn't fucked with. So, but hopefully they all come up. But if some of them don't because something got a hold of them, I'm gonna put cages over the next ones I plant.
Yeah. That's some bullshit. Just pop
What's
a
up,
couple.
Levi?
Do you have more of those?
What?
The same ones you planted.
Yes, I've got, I think, two more Granddaddy purples. I don't have it. Only one of the solar flares came up, and I think that's all that's going to come up. I saw one of the seeds sitting on top of the ground, and I tried to bury it a little. I don't think it's going to come out. I think it
Yeah.
like something dug it up or something, or rained and floated up, and we'll see. I
It wasn't,
put it.
it wasn't cracked open.
So I
How you
got
doing?
I got a spot for another one to go in the ground. I'm debating on. I'm waiting to see if that solar flare comes up first because it's right beside that, and if it doesn't come up, I want to put two of the same thing side by side.
How do I use pirate ship? How do I weigh the package? Like, on what scale? I got like a package scale, but any scale that weighs small amounts down to ounces. Like you don't need to go down into grams and ship it. As long as it weighs down to ounces, you'll be all right. I got mine for like $12. Everything costs $12 to me. I swear. Don't ever trust my prices that I throw at you.
How much you pay for your truck? $12.
Like, yeah, like $12. Put like $12 into it now.
How much it costs to fill it up?
At least $12.
$12.
That's always my go-to. Like when I know something's like kind of cheap, it's always $12. Whatever. That sounds like a fair price. You're willing to pay it. You'll look it up and find out the real price. Like, nothing is $12 anymore, though.
You might be able to get like an all-American meal at McDonald's for $12. That's two cheeseburgers, a small fry, and a small Coke. Maybe $12.
Trying to send you guys stuff, and so in bulk doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it does make a difference. Because you still have to get it down to the point of a pound. Like you got to get the pounds plus the decimals and shit. Or I mean, you don't really. If you get closest to the number after you ship it, when they weigh it at the mailing place, they're gonna send you a bill for the difference, which like they'll give you. It's not much, whatever whatever the
So
difference.
it's like Price is Right, closest to the number without going over.
Yeah. I guess if you go over, they probably won't give you your money back. They only take it if you go under.
They pocket that shit.
Yeah.
It's like wow, wow, wow. Shit.
I guess if you got big boxes that weigh like fucking 15 pounds or something, you could just hop on the scale and then hop on the scale with the box. You know what I mean? Like how you weigh babies and shit.
That's how I weigh my penis.
How do you get on the scale without your penis?
Well, I didn't tell you. I transitioned. I transitioned back. So now I have a detachable penis.
What color did you get?
Blue. That way I can always say I have blue balls.
Yeah. I like big boxes because it's been an idea. Yeah, something exciting. I don't know. Ooh, see, that's something special for mess. Is it? Oh, you need a big box for it. It's one of them silicone booties. She had mess a big silicone, but she said she got something special for you, mess, and she has to put it. She has to put it in a big box. I think it's one of them big silicone booties.
That's good. Does it have is it functional?
Well, if it's silicone, you can make
What's
your
up,
own
Mike?
pathway.
Mike, wake up.
Mike, what up? Yeah, if it's silicone, you could just make your own little pathways, whatever you want.
All right.
Hit her in the side of the leg and shit. Didn't happen? Shit. Oh, you got a silicone butt for all of us? Rock on.
Where are you gonna put your hole?
I actually don't. I have more respect for silicone butt. I'm gonna cord it. I don't think. I'm only gonna touch it if it wants me to. You know. Yeah, I gotta get consent.
You're gonna ask permission.
He's sitting at a movie theater with a fucking silicone butt next to him with like some shorts on. Gotta go on a couple of dates first, you know? Mess is sexy as hell. He's sexy and he knows it.
I think Kayla is like half blind now. Denise for the 100 stars. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise. Need a drink.
That's why she says I'm sexy. She woke up still drunk. She's got her beer goggles on.
I woke up like this. Gabe's not here, is he? Nah. Y'all have been killing it for sure with them stars. That's insane. Morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
What's up?
Damn. What's up, brothers?
I am. Hold on a second. Something twice. That was stupid.
What do you think, Mike? We were talking about it earlier. I got a bunch of tickets. I'm gonna send you each a roll. That every time any of us send out a prize to somebody, we also send them a ticket. And then every year on 420, everybody got to save their tickets.
And they get a big silicone booty.
Big silicone booty. The booty bong. The multifunctioning booty.
That would be sweet. That's a good idea. We collab. Everybody's got tickets. Just send all the numbers into one person, and we do a big drawing.
Yeah, like as you say.
I want to point something out. Mike figured that out way quicker than I did. I was like, it won't work. How are we gonna? We're gonna have to mail all the tickets back to you, right? Mike was like, boom, there. Look, see how quick this guy is? That's why he's the best producer never paid.
I may not be a mark man, but sometimes I know some shit. Shots. That's right, Denise, Kayla. I try to say that in Big John's voice, Little John's voice.
Big John. That's a redneck, Big John.
Yeah.
Big John.
He's a famous rapper down here at the VFW. Big John is. Oh, that's my alarm. I thought I'd get up here and give y'all fellas a shout out. I know you're leaving, brother. You be safe. You be safe on your trip.
Yes, sir.
I will see you fellas later. Mess, if you want to go live later, holler. We'll do something. You know that.
Dollar for a dollar.
All right. Much love, everybody. Everybody in the comments. I didn't say hello to everybody, but much love, everybody. I'll catch you on the flip.
Later.
There's Mikey hit and run.
That's how it works.
Y'all got to make sure each roll is different numbers. I think I meant to look at that a second ago, and I don't think I did.
I'm sure they are. They're
But it doesn't
usually
matter because they're different colors. So we could do yellow, whatever, blue, whatever. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, they're different. But yeah, every roll is different color. I got these for the 420 show.
Or to make it more interesting,
Illinois.
even to make it more interesting, you could pick one of each color and have enter those three people in a race, and they race it out for the prize.
Yeah.
Now I'm just making it more difficult, more technical. Never mind.
We could do something like that. I mean, it wouldn't be hard.
We'll figure it out. Depending on how many tickets there are and shit.
That would actually be pretty cool because it would be like I had a color, you had a color, and Mike had a color, so it'd be like Team Mess, Team Mike, Team Bean, like you know what I mean?
And it would just add to the excitement of the event because like it's not just one that you're like, all right, hopefully I get my because you might end up with two runners. You might end up with a blue and a pink ticket. You know what I mean? And you might end up getting two runners in the race out of three.
Yeah. And that would make people like, I don't care what the prize is, I just need a mess ticket. Like, you know what I mean? I want the prize that Mess is giving away. Yeah. I'll send those out when I get back so that they can go with anything that goes in this. We'll start it with this one. We're close enough to 420. We just got to make sure that we remind people what the ticket's for.
And to keep them somewhere. Yeah. Keep your ticket and put it up somewhere for that. You'll put it in your stash box. That way you'll have it for 420. Wherever you keep your weed shit, keep it there. That way when 420 runs around, you can just go look where all your weed, like if you have extra hitters or bangers or whatever, or extra just shit, everybody has extra smoking utensils of some sort, right? Like either an extra hitter, banger, just kind of pile up. Put it with that shit.
I see you on Kill Tony. I haven't pulled him yet. I haven't pulled him yet?
I don't know.
Yeah. Kill Tony would be cool. I think honestly it's a pipe dream at this point with how many people sign up.
Yeah. But I think it would be good. Like the reason it's so good for people to do good and be a regular on Kill Tony is because you're only working a minute at a time and you're trying to make that minute the funniest fucking minute. So like, you know what I mean? It would like that would be almost be easier to a point. Like you can go to open mics and run 5 minutes worth of shit, but really work on that minute.
But when you're a regular on Kill Tony, he also puts you to work. Like you go tour with him, you know what I mean? Like he's not just picking regulars for the show, he's picking people to be in his circle.
Yeah, I know, but like you get, that's what I'm saying, at the open mics and shit, you get to do time too. But you really work on that one joke for that 1 minute that you're coming back for, like that. That's your main job, to kill. Like your main job is to, whenever you're called back as a regular, to kill for 1 minute. That way you're still a regular and you're still in his crew. Like the rest of the shit, you can bomb and as long as you recover, do good here and there too. Like you can be a regular comedian. Like, but you just got to kill for 1 minute at a time. Probably once a month is probably all he has you on.
Well, no, regulars are every week because he rotates his regulars. Like once he gets a new one, he gets rid of one. But you don't honestly. You don't even have to kill for that minute. Like once you're a regular, you could just be a mediocre, and he's gonna pipe you up and act like everything you said was gold. Like most of the regulars, like they get comfortable and they're not very good. I think that's why he like filters them out eventually, like brings in somebody else.
That's what happened with this last set I did. Like I thought, like before I watched it, I was like, that was my best set yet. And then I looked at it, I was like, the material was mediocre. I was like, I was just real comfortable with it because like I felt I was in my zone, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like that's how I felt. Like I know I killed that first bit. That first bit was great, but the rest of it almost seemed off to me.
No, I think it flowed. Like I think that set is like pretty much where you want it to be. Like it flows together, right? Like you know what I mean? Like when you're building a set and like you get to a point where like you got to put the pen down sometimes. Like I think there could be some tweaking in there, but like I think it's built like perfect for the time you got.
What my problem is, I'm trying to make everything more personable to everybody in the crowd. Like when I get to the part now about like after I do that first bit where I brought the crowd in, the very next part I talk about watching too much porn. Next time I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be like, anybody here watch a lot of porn? Get there and be like, yeah, I think I watch like way too much because I'm starting to like find it affecting the other parts of my life. I'd be like, this is what, because did you notice how I said it this time? I said like it just happened. Like I worded it differently instead of talking about it in the past. Like this is what I did.
I have a porn addiction. Like, yeah. What up? Damn, who did I just see come in? I'm sorry.
Chance.
Sir coughs a lot. What's up, Chris? What's up,
NC call. What's up, Chance? What's up, Costs a lot? Chris.
Yeah, and I guess the more you work on like bring it like that style, like where you're bringing the crowd into it, like you could even that'll even help you shift into like some kind of like crowd work too.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, because that's what I wanted to start doing is kind of, if I can, drop what I was planning on doing and work with what the crowd gives me.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason for me pulling them in with these jokes, is I'm trying to get used to interacting with the crowd during my set and not letting it throw me off, because that's my biggest flaw right now. Like even the light sometimes will throw me off. I kind of got thrown off on this new set, but I recovered and got a laugh on my fall, because I was like, "Where was that?" And they said, "Seattle." So I was like, "Yeah, I got 2 of those." Everybody laughed. I said, "Speaking," I was like, "As a matter of fact, you might realize I have a masturbation addiction after those last 2 jokes." So like, I got a laugh in between by saying, "Where was I at?"
Yeah. I know you don't really watch comedy, but have you seen any of Chris D'Elia's stuff lately?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's kind of like adopting Norm Macdonald's old style, like where he always said he'll do like crowd work, and when he's done talking to somebody, he'll be like, "I swear I got material. I'll get into material in a minute. This is just so fun." Like, all right, and like he goes to talk to somebody else, and when he's done, he's like, "I swear I got material. Like, I'll do material. Don't worry." And then he finishes his show with nothing but crowd work. Never does material. But the whole time he's like, "I got material. I'll do it. I swear. Like I wrote some stuff." Like,
If you're good at crowd work, you can do that. Like, but you have to have shit in case you bomb at crowd work. You have to have material.
but it's like every show he does now, it's just crowd work. And he's like, "I swear, there's material in here. I wrote some stuff, but like this fucking guy." like, you need bigger crowds to do that though, so you have like options of people to fuck with. Because like
I had the if I wasn't so focused on getting that first part of my set right this week, I had an opportunity to do crowd work, because there was probably a good 8 to 10 people there that were just there to watch and laugh.
Yeah.
And they were getting involved even with the feedback too. So they would have been all right with you pulling them into the joke and shit. So it was a pretty good night there.
Yeah.
I just did what I had to do.
That'd be amazing, your crowd work. I mean, crowd work is basically just the comedian asking the person, what do they do? And then
you got to be quick with it. Yeah. Huh?
And then they just find something funny with their profession or the way they look.
Yeah, you got to be quick-witted or have a lot of jokes about a lot of different things that you can tie into whatever they say.
And then after a while, it's just second nature. You already got every comeback for every situation.
It's fucking chilly out today.
Haters.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my shot.
Gross. Everybody, just so y'all know, we do got this waffle going on right now. It's at $161 in the pot. Cash App being Dongo. It's a 50-50 waffle. So for every spot y'all buy one of those goes into the pot. It's only $2 to get in. That pot's going to keep growing. And we already got 4 glass. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 glass pieces in there. We're going on the 5th. I think. No, 30, 60, 90, 20, 5 glass pieces in there.
Now we got the 2 bowls, the chillum, the one that I'm getting from Whalen with the peanut or the phallic tip, and then we're working on the 5th one. No, we just got the 5th one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, at 150. So we're going for 180 for a mystery bag.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't like onions either, John. They're fucking disgusting. Damn, that sucks, Levi. Shit. At least you got taters, right?
Taters. That's how they survived the famine, isn't it? In Ireland.
Yeah.
Good day. I said good day. What's up, Scott? Denise set for more spots.
Whoa, y'all are crazy with
Yeah.
these. She's up for drugs. God damn.
Yeah, that one's gonna get flagged by the IRS probably.
Yeah, y'all are gonna get the FBI at my door. God damn. Yeah, pizza, drugs.
Yes, the part that you hit from is kind of rounded, and I picked it because I hope Jenna wins it, but she never gets in the waffles, but I hope she wins it. So hopefully she wins a spot in the waffle and wins it.
You can actually live off potatoes. Yeah.
You can actually keep time with potatoes too. You can plug your clock into them with a quarter and take a quarter and put 2 potatoes together, and then like with the quarter in between it, and then punch electrodes into the fucking potatoes and hook it up to your clock, and your clock will fucking work. And a flashlight. Onions work too.
That's interesting. The other day I needed I couldn't tell the time because the fucking thing was broken, so I went and asked for batteries. And they're like, "Is it 4 o'clock?" I don't fucking know. That's what I need the batteries for. Dumb. Oh shit. We're at 171 in the pot. Only 9 more spots to get the mystery bag in there. Cooking. We're cooking. Got 5 prizes in there so far. More to come. You're going for the dick piece, aren't you?
Who said that?
Chris. They don't poison. Wait, there's things that poison you?
No, Potatoes used to be poisonous, I think, before they. I don't know. There was something about poison in potatoes back in the. They used to think they were poisonous, maybe, or something. I don't know.
What up, Don?
What's up, Don? There is some link between potatoes and poisoning. Maybe it had something to do with the arsenic in the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's one of those things that I knew that I forgot. You ever have those memories where you're like, I know this, but I've remembered something else, and that memory got pushed out to where I no longer know this anymore. Have you ever had that happen?
It took over the file space.
Yeah, like you know that you know the answer to something, like because you've answered it before, but you can no longer answer it, and the only plausible explanation is you remembered something else that took its place.
Yeah. You used to eat raw with salt when you were kids. Yeah, y'all are weird. I know people that ate raw potatoes and shit.
Maybe that's what it is. If you eat too many raw potatoes, it's poisonous.
Yeah, people used to eat them like a fucking apple. Just peel the skin off it and put some salt on it.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Too bland for me.
That's like poor man's food, I guess. Just eat whatever you got. Throw some salt on it.
Now, a tomato, I'll eat like an apple.
I'll bang out some cherry tomatoes, but I ain't about to just eat a regular tomato like an apple.
Yeah, you throw the core away too. Just like, I mean, you can eat the core of it, but the core isn't as juicy. It's more meaty, and or it's less meaty. It's more just crunchier in the core of the tomato. But
Yeah.
know.
What up, Andrew? I heard if you eat the eye, it's poisonous. That's what Chris says.
If you eat the eye, it'll grow in your stomach and you'll turn into a potato, is what I heard.
I saw a video where they had a bag of potato chips that they took one of the chips out and it had a little root growing off of it.
What?
So the fucking root made it all the way through, like frying them, all that shit, and still grow off of this little potato. Resilient little fucker.
Who put
You
salt
get
on
to-
apples? Something about salt on apples. Can somebody say that?
Bro, you want to hear some fucking nasty shit? My coworker puts fucking hot sauce on apples. He takes a bite and then dumps hot sauce into the bite and bite.
I don't want to sound racist, but I'm not going to ask the question, but you can answer it.
No, he's not Mexican. He's Filipino. But he grew up in LA with all the Mexicans. But he puts hot sauce on everything. Dude, he had, those watermelon Arizona drinks?
Puts hot sauce in it.
Dude, he opened it and I'm like, the fuck is that smell? So, there's hot sauce in my drink. I'm like, what the fuck?
You better breathalyze that motherfucker. He's drinking on the job. That's what he's doing. He's covering up the dude. He's telling you that he's also probably drinking fucking what do they call it? Bloody Marys in the morning. Fucking coming and fucking got vodka and hot sauce.
He said the reason that he puts hot sauce on his fruit is because it's gay to eat fruit. He dips his strawberries in it and shit. Like, strawberries are gay. You eat strawberries by themselves, you're gay.
Fucking
Yeah,
he's strawberry hot sauce.
They got a weird. They got like a completely different palate over there though, because like they drink. Like his favorite dessert that he brings in is corn and milk, like sweet
With
corn.
hot
And no, it's just, there's no hot sauce in that, but it's just corn and milk. That's it. like a bowl of cereal, but the cereal's corn. Like, the fuck is this shit?
It's cream corn, pretty much.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wow.
He was describing a fruit salad to me the other day, and it sounded delicious until he's like, "Yeah, we put like condensed milk in it, and we put like you do what?" Like he's talking about like fucking like putting vegetables and shit into it. Like everything he eats is weird.
Shit. What's up, Jenna?
Jenna,
Hello.
Miss was just talking about you.
Yep.
Where are we going for a trip? I'm going to Pennsylvania. Actually, I have to get out of here in a few minutes.
You going next 20?
Yeah, I think we could do that.
It's 10 minutes away.
Yeah, talking about you because you got that wiener looking bong and the waffle.
Yeah, the bong that looks like it has a wiener that you hit out of, that you suck on to take the hit.
Whoa, Chris.
Put that on the next Cash App receipt or the text whatever. The reason for it is salad tossing. Or make sure you put the salad tossing.
Or just put I can toss a mean salad. $20 is $20.
20 bucks and 20 bucks.
I love wiener hits.
Yeah, we know you don't usually buy into the waffle, but we're hoping that you win a spot into the waffle, and then with that spot, win the wiener bong. That's the reason I got it, actually, was so you can win it. So fingers crossed.
In that case, you want to play a game of 20 questions?
Okay. You got something already?
No. Yeah, it would, but all right, I got something. Game's 20 questions. Yes or no questions based on the answers to your yes or no questions. You got to figure out what I'm thinking of. Go.
Is it smaller than a toaster?
Yes.
Is it a bag?
No.
Hi, Frankie. Okay. Is it smaller than a credit card? Or a cigarette pack. Take back credit card. Smaller than a cigarette pack.
Yes. Brain doesn't work this early. Is it so big that you'll choke? Whoa.
Is it smaller than a lighter?
Frankie. No.
Can you fit it in your pocket?
Yes.
Is it wood?
No.
Is it metal?
Yes.
It's metal. Is it electronic?
No.
Is it all metal?
No.
Is it mostly metal?
Yes. Not a knife.
Good guess though, Frankie. So it's mostly metal. Is it also plastic?
No.
Is it also glass?
No.
Is it also rubber?
No. Is it a tool?
I didn't see that one yet. Is it a
I
tool?
don't. Not conventionally, but somebody's probably gonna tell me I'm wrong and that it is a tool. But no, it's not
Is it a
conventional.
coin? Is it a coin?
Coin?
Coin.
No.
A phone.
No. A lighter? Yes.
It's a lighter?
Mhm.
So that's the answer?
No.
Ooh, Jenna, here's your turn to guess. It's a lighter, but that's not the answer.
Not a tape measure. Frankie. um, it's funny.
Jenna didn't even guess. Jenna didn't even guess one thing. Didn't ask one question. She doesn't want to win. F that. I say we ban Jenna.
Jenna, you're gone. Um, that's funny because somebody asked it. Was it you that asked? Is it smaller than a lighter?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Frankie.
Chris, you're a little late on that guess.
Good job with the hint, though.
We got 4 minutes.
We're at 172. We need 8 more spots to get that next prize in there. Grab my other phone so I can put that in there. Hold on a second.
And on this episode of What Is Being Saying. Hey. Damn it. I thought he was getting ready to talk. Never mind. I'm just waiting for you to talk so I can put words in your mouth. Nobody's answering. Hey, it's me. I got the payment. Are you coming over to do that butt stuff? Well, what time are you going to be here? I really need it. Yeah, I'm waiting right now. I don't even have pants on. Yeah, I've got that butt plug in there and the beads. You can pull them out one by one. Oh, Dawn, my day is going okay. Just another boring day in the life of. I put some seeds in the ground yesterday and came out this morning and something was digging around in them.
All right. I couldn't hear you. What did you think I said?
I was talking about how you sent the payment and when were they coming to do the butt stuff. But you had me turn down?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm waiting here. I said butt stuff thing and I said, well, come on, when are you gonna be here? I'm waiting. I got the beads up my ass already. You can pull them out one by one.
Oh, it's 420. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the motherfucking hole. Barely made it.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
So you ready to wrap this up so you can get going?
The very.
Oh, now he's on the phone.
All right.
Was that for the butt stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, you had to make sure you kept that small one. So I told him to take the small one off. I like the big one.
Right.
But yeah, I got to get up out of here.
All right, brother. Have a safe trip.
Appreciate you. All right, we'll catch y'all later.
Fire in the hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole.